Hello, my loves. I am excited to bring to you your practice for this month. So what we're going to do is bring present moment awareness more and more and more into our daily life. Okay, so this is going to be our practice for this month. So what this looks like is beginning to become aware of anytime you are not in the present moment. So if you're worried about the future, or if you're feeling regret about the past, right? If you're in the future or if you're in the past, you're not in the present moment. And so the practice for this month is about releasing the future, releasing the past, and coming home, anchoring yourself into this moment right here, right now, because this is all we have. And how are we going to feel totally, absolutely 100% alive if a part of us is in the future and a part of us is in the past? We're then separated, we're split, we are not whole, because we are in three different realities at the same time. So calling back yourself from the future, calling back yourself from the past, and anchoring, grounding yourself into this moment, because this is all we have. So the practice, your daily practice, is going to look like this. Anytime you catch yourself, and just catching yourself is going to be a practice, okay? So just practice catching yourself, not even being present. But anytime you catch yourself not being present, you're going to gently call that part of you. It's usually your head, right? It's your thoughts. call that thought, call it back to you. Be like, no, you're out there. You're going to come in here. And you're going to sit right here. Oh, you're over here. No, you're going to come and you're going to come and sit here. So bringing these pieces back. And then once they're inside of you, you're going to bring them down and anchor into the moment. All right. So in practice, as you're becoming more and more aware of where your mind is going, you can begin to be more mindful of the present moment. So you can begin to see colors all around you that you weren't present to before. You can begin to see the beauty all around you. You begin to feel your body and the sensations of each of your senses awaken and activate and become alive. So we're going to do this practice together. The first part of it is just being aware of when you're not present, and then calling those pieces back in the moment, and then finding something around you that you can focus on to be in the present. Whether it's something you're grateful for, whether it's something that's absolutely beautiful that you can look at, whether it's like a scent, an essential oil, you can just bring yourself to the present moment, right? How do you anchor yourself here? And so catching when you're not present. And then when you catch yourself, the practice looks like this. I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. And you're going to take deep breaths. And you're going to begin to relax your body and your mind. You're going to begin to softening the space between your eyebrows and your forehead. Softening your temples, softening the top of your head and down into the back of your neck and your shoulders. Softening your jaw and your throat. Softening the front of your collarbones and opening your arms to open your chest and your heart. Relaxing your wrists. And then noticing if there's anywhere within your heart or your chest that feels blocked or constricted or closed off. And then without really trying too hard, just see if it will soften a little bit. You're not trying to force anything to change, but just see if you can soften it a little bit. And then moving into your solar plexus, noticing if there's any tightness or any like uncomfortable digestive issues or anxiety, fear, all of this lives here. So just see if you can soften and relax this space within you. And then moving your awareness a little deeper now, and you're going to bring it to rest in your pelvic bowl or your womb, or the energy of your womb, your sacral and root chakra, your anchor to this earth. So bringing all of your awareness down here into your hips. See if you can relax and release your hips. We store a lot of anger here, so just noticing if there's any residual anger. And again, you don't need to change it, but if it wants to be expressed, maybe you allow it to move. You can rock your hips. You can scream a primal scream. You can kick or hit a pillow. Just allow whatever's coming up within you when you do this practice to move through you. It's coming up for a reason. Okay, it's coming up to be felt. It's coming up to be released. It's coming up to be healed. And then if there is tension in your hips and your lower back and your lower belly, just see if you can release it. And then after a few moments of moving that space, just come to stillness. And then feeling your sit bones, so the bony part of your cheeks, your bum. So feeling your sit bones, what I want you to imagine are two roots, like the tree roots, right? Like imagine there's two roots. They're also called grounding cords. So see, sense, or feel these roots or grounding cords move from your seat bones into the earth. Do the best you can. If this is a new practice for you, just allow your imagination to play out. Everything that you experience is absolutely perfect. So just allowing your roots to go down, 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 down into the earth. And I want you to imagine the core of Mother Earth as a giant crystal. So either a big rose quartz crystal, which is bright pink, or a clear quartz crystal, which is clear. So imagine your grounding cords wrapping around the center of the earth and anchoring yourself here on planet Earth as a spiritual being having a physical experience. Beautiful. And so once you feel supported and grounded and anchored, what you're going to do is come back to your breath, focus on your breathing. Allowing your heart and your chest to rise and fall. And then you're going to scan your body. So imagine like an X-ray or an MRI, right? It's going to like do a body scan. So see, sense, or feel that in your mind, starting at the top of your head. You're going to scan your body and then notice if there's any places within your body where you feel tension, tightness, restriction, pain, numbness, aches. If there's any thoughts, beliefs that are coming up, if there's any images or stories playing out, whatever comes into your mind's eye as you do this scan is exactly what your consciousness wants you to release in this moment. So then to release it, you're going to first notice it, feel into it, honor it, don't judge it. And what you're going to do is breathe with it. As you breathe, I'm going to invite you to imagine it moves down your body into the grounding cords, out of your body, and then into the core of the earth. And as it gets to the center of the earth, allow that crystalline core, that rose quartz or that clear quartz, to absorb it. And it is brought into that crystalline light. It's no longer a part of you. And then you're going to go back to the point of where you first found this tightness or pain or resistance. Go back to it. So if you found like tension in your neck, right, and you release that down into the earth, you're going to go back to that same space and feel into it again. Just notice if there's anything else there that needs to be released. Any residual. Sometimes it releases right away. Sometimes it doesn't. So breathing into it and then sending it down into the earth. And allowing the core of Mother Earth to absorb it. Beautiful. And so what I would recommend you do is just try and do this once a day and just find one spot that's really activated within you. If you have more time and you want to do a full body scan and like, you know, really find all the places of tension and all the things within you that like want to be released, you can obviously do this longer. But if you just dedicate 5 minutes a day to this, you will be surprised at how much can be released in a very short amount of time. Okay. And it will just become kind of automatic. As soon as you feel it, you're going to be like, into the earth you go. So once you've released that one thing, or once you've released whatever is coming up to be released, the next part of the exercise is to call up and ask for, from Mother Earth, anything that you need right now. So if you think of Mother Earth as your mother, she's here to support you. She's here to nurture you. She's here to give you everything that you need in this physical plane. And so what do you need right now? You can ask that spot. So if you're releasing tension in your neck, you can ask that spot in your neck, what do I need right now? Right? What do I need? I need more understanding. I need more support. I need more flexibility, right? Like, what is it you need in this moment right now? And then call that up from the crystal core, up your grounding roots into that space. So you're now receiving from Mother Earth exactly what you need. If this is a totally new concept for you and you feel like you are lost, or if you feel like, what the heck is she even talking about? Just do the best you can and allow your mind to just relax and play out whatever it's playing out, because everything is perfect as it is. And there's no right or wrong. It's just bringing up whatever you need into your body. And then to end the practice, what you're going to do is just place your hands over your heart. You can do this just by holding your hands over your heart, or you can do this in prayer position. And so you're just going to feel connected to the earth. And if you want to keep bringing up love or nurturing energy or compassion or whatever you need from Mother Earth, you can still call that up and bring it into your heart, but just feel the connection. Feel supported and know that you are here in this moment, not in the future, not in the past, in this moment right now as a gift. And so what are you going to do with this gift? What are you going to do with this moment? And so this is your practice for this month, calling all the pieces of yourself into your heart, into the present moment, so that you can feel, alive, you can feel grateful, you can feel like you are exactly where you need to be. Enjoy.